Thank you, Chairman and committee members. I'm speaking strongly in support of S2676, the funding for the Main Street program. My name is Toby Ayers. I'm a community psychologist with that Main Street program, focused on what makes Main Streets thrive. You have heard numbers from Garrett and Jillian about the 24, in the average return, according to Main Street America, is a 24-to-1 return on investment, and my role is to focus on what drives those numbers, the psychology behind those numbers, and that is social connection. Social connection is not just a byproduct of a successful downtown, which is the way we often think about it. It's actually an engine behind that work. And that's why it's so important for programs like ours to bring Main Streets together and to build this work in tandem through social connection. First, if you look at disasters and climate resilience, you can see that social connection in cases like that acts as economic insurance. If you think of Vermont's historic floods 3 years ago, they found that the towns that recovered fastest were not the wealthiest towns. They were the towns that were most connected and the ones that had a strong Main Street culture. In those towns, when disaster hit, people didn't wait for help. They helped each other. Secondarily, connection shapes our everyday behavior. When people feel welcome in a downtown, they stay. Studies have shown that even a few extra minutes downtown will turn into purchases. A 5-minute errand becomes a 45-minute stay at a local shop or cafe. That keeps Rhode Island dollars here in Rhode Island. And beyond economics, connection is also a public health tool. It's said that we're in the middle of a loneliness epidemic, and that epidemic has real costs to our healthcare system. Walkable, connected Main Streets are one of the simplest ways to push back against those health risks. So yes, Main Streets are economic development, but we also want to emphasize that a well-functioning Main Street can strengthen and connect communities so that people will show up for each other, not only in good times, but in bad times. Our first-year cohort has built really strong momentum. Jillian talked about that. $150,000 funding will sustain that progress, help them advance into their second year, and allow us to bring more communities into this program to have it build over time. So thank you. Happy to answer any questions. There are citations in the written testimony that I provided, and thank you for the opportunity to testify.
Toby, thank you. Questions or comments for Toby? Thank you very much.